Hello, I'm Zegenerate, and I'm here to show you one of the many prototypes for a game I hope to be making this year. For many years, I have told myself my New Year's resolution would be to make a big project game, and for many years I have failed that resolution. So now, I have finally quit being so stubborn, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to spend 1 year making a bunch of prototypes and uploading to itch and seeing what happens if any of them get any traction. And I'm also going to be making some how to play videos because I like recording. So in this one, you use A and D keys to look through the available cards. I believe there's almost 20, 18, 19 cards I have currently programmed. Use A and D to look through them. Space chooses one. You can only have one copy of each card. And then I can hit Q to reset. You can see each of these cards has attack, and then they have flavor text, and then after their flavor text, they have their effects. So, me, self-insert, hey. When I'm played, I heal 1 HP, and then I can spend 16 points, that's what the TP stands for, and I will have +8 attack for this attack. The way this game works is that the opponent and we will both be playing a card at the same time. Right now, you can only play against AI, so when I hit the spacebar, they will decide a card to play. And no, it is not programmed to counter you. Don't worry. So we pick 6 cards, and then we play 1 card. We both play a card. And both cards attack equal to their attack. We have health. The goal is to lower the opponent's health to 0 before we die. I'm just going to be playing the deck or selection of cards, because there is no deck. All of these 6 cards, we start with all of these in our hand immediately. We have all 6 of our cards here, or we could press space to skip, but every time we skip, we will take fatigue damage. Why would you need to skip your turn? We'll get to that. So for right now, we have, if you look up in the top left and right, I'm moving my mouse, but I don't think it's recording right now. If you look in the top left and top right corners, you will see player 1 has 50 and designer has 50, that's HP. We both have 1 TP because we get 1 TP per turn, although certain cards can also help us ramp TP. And then we both have 6 cards in hand. It is good when building a deck to pick cards that are good going first or second. If you look up in about the top middle, it says Designer goes first. Designer is the name of this particular AI deck. There's 3 of them. And so what it means by Designer going first is that we play cards at the same time, but their effects, the Designer's card effects will go off first, and then my card effects will go off first, and then Designer's card will attack, and then my card will attack. And then next turn, my card will be the one that's going first. So typically, I would say the cards that are better going first are the ones that will spend your TP, or the ones that rely on some kind of important effect. Something that you want to be guaranteed to happen because your opponent cannot disrupt you if you're going first. So for this first turn, I usually like to play Ned Dale. His effect is that he can spend 3 TP to give the opponent 1 weakness, and what weakness is that every time they play that card, they will take extra damage. So my opponent will effectively take 5 damage, because 4 from Ned Dale's attack stat, and then +1 weakness that will be put onto the card. And then for spending the 3 TP, I also make them lose 3 TP. But if we can't afford it, or if the opponent skips playing a card, Ned will give us 1 TP instead. So we'll be playing him to get that +1 TP. I consider ramping very important. But hey, if there's one thing I've learned from playing too many card games and watching too many other people play card games, is that card designers never actually know what's good in their own game. So I'm curious to see if anyone can really break this game in half. Alright, I'm going first, and this will be a good time to play Felix, because he could spend 3 team points to raise his own attack permanently for this match, and then I will gain health equal to his attack stat. So he will go to 3, and then I will heal 3. So here is basically the resolution phase. You can see player 1 plays Felix, and then Felix spends a 3 TP. And then the opponent played Sammy, who is the younger brother. If the opposing card has more attack than Sammy, which I do not, Sammy is a good going second card. There's a lot of cards that have effects that raise their attack. So even if Felix initially did not have over Sammy's, it's potentially an effect could have raised him over Sammy. So Sammy could have gotten +3 attack and then healed, but not what happened here. Felix is at the same amount. There are some cards that want to wait for after your opponent has done their effect. Sammy is one of them. Windbag is a good going first or second. It really doesn't matter. Oh, he played Ben. Now, if the opposing card has higher attack, he gets to ramp 2 TP, but Windbag has way less. Ben starts at 4 initially. But he's spending 4 TP for +4 attack into heal 2, so it attacks a lot. But I'm healing 2, so it's effectively only 6 damage. Yeah, but that does mean that Kane in this situation is going to be hard to use. His effect is that if the opponent has 4 or more TP, I can steal 2 TP, so he'll get -2 and I'll get +2. But he's already spent his 2 TP. Yeah, see, Sammy had 3, and Ned Dale has 4, but because Ned Dale has higher, Sammy's going to get that +3. Sammy usually better going second, but in this case it worked out. Most cards in this game have 4 3 attack, but even a lot of the 3 and even 2 attack cards have a lot of ways to raise an attack. Now I could play out these last 2 cards, but they're kind of slow. I need 6 TP to have +8 attack from my next attack, and Kane isn't useful here because the opponent doesn't have enough TP to steal. So I will skip, and this will mean that I will take fatigue damage. I will take 3 fatigue damage, and then that fatigue damage will go from 3 to 6 to 9 to 12. It gets raised by 3 every time I take fatigue damage. So my opponent stole 2 of my TP. I was thinking about just doing the same thing from them. But because I skipped my turn, now all the cards that I played come back to my hand. I'm going first, and they already played Kane, and they only have 1 card in hand. I actually don't remember what that card is. I could look at the deck list right now, but I'm going to act like I don't know what the deck list is. I mean, I don't know what the deck list is, even though I literally just made it today, but I won't be looking because I don't want to cheat. So for right now, Felix is just going to help me heal up. Yep, Designer skipped. The card must have not been important enough to play, but they have 7 TP. Oh, they're going first. So, because they have so much TP, pretty much anything they want to spend, they'll be able to just spend it immediately. I feel like... No, well, he might play Ben, who will spend 4, and then I won't be able to steal because he'll have 3 left. So I think for right now, I'll just play Ned. Yep, he did exactly what I thought he would. He played Ben. So I believe the game is very simple. You get to pick a card, we play the cards at the same time. Our effects do not go off at the same time. Whoever goes first, their effect will go off. Whoever goes second, then their effect will go off. And then whoever went first in the effect resolution gets to attack first, and then whoever went second in the attack resolution gets to attack after that. Of course, no one's attacking if they die. So if you're going first and you can knock them out before they can swing back, then they can't attack you back and you can win. So you kind of want to try to get your opponent into a sort of checkmate situation. Speaking of checkmate, Kane can guarantee take the 2 because my opponent's effect is going second. Yeah, but he got 1 of that TP back. I think he still has Kane. Will he play it? I don't think he'll play it. He did. It is important to note that the AI does have AI, and the AI will do things like play Kane to stop your effects from happening. That's what I get for taking the effort of going through that. I should have played Windbag. Windbag would have given me some extra TP, but that's what I get for underestimating the AI that I programmed. My opponent's 2 cards, I believe they should both be higher. Yep. Ned did give Sammy a +1 weakness, though, so I'm going to take 1 extra damage from that weakness. And then I'm going to have to skip. Oh, we both skip. We're both taking 6. I contemplated for a bit if the health was too high. I originally had it at 30, and the games went way too quick. So now it's at 50, and I'm wondering if the games are a little too long, but I kind of wanted you to have enough health that you could, quote-unquote, loop your hand a couple of times before the game ended, because, you know, you want to play the cards. That's why you put them in the hand deck, right? Designer goes first. I think he's going to play Ben. I think he normally would in this situation. So I'm actually going to take this as an opportunity to play myself. I was right, it was a good thing I did that. And now we can play Kane, steal his TP. No, but he's just going to play Windbag. Yeah, the AI will not... The AI is programmed to play around Kane specifically. The AI will usually only play a card that spends TP if it's going first. Oh, and I won. I didn't even realize my opponent's health was that low. Yeah, I'd say that's all you need to know about the game. I hope this was a good demonstration of the game. This is not going to be the only prototype. I might, depending on how fast and what kind of ideas I come up with, I will probably be able to come up with 1 or even 2 more prototypes. Because I'm kind of quick at making them. I was just too shy and anxious to upload them in previous years because I didn't want to upload anything half-assed. But you know what? I want to show the stuff off that I have in mind because I keep worrying that every idea I have is terrible. So I'm like, you know what? You guys tell me if the idea is terrible or not. I'm tired of thinking. You do the thinking for me. So comment your thoughts. Tell me if you've come up with any fun decks or any broken decks. Tell me if you have any card ideas you want to see in this. And have a good day, and thank you for watching.